On Holiday Drive, Market Street United on Georgia is where we are at, and we are wanting you to come by, donate monetarily, food-wise, and we're going to talk more about that. But we talk about all the partners of the High Plains Food Bank throughout the season, and we love kiddos and intermediate and high schools all over, even elementary schools. But Greenways Intermediate, Toby Long, principal over there, Matt Nelson, Scott Nelson, Scott, is the vice principal.
Yes, sir.
First of all, what is it? I mean, wrangling middle school kids and having them do things with their good powers. I mean, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that y'all really get in and do that. And I think it starts, you know, that 11, 12, 13 age is really important.
Yes, the students at Greenways are great. They have such giving little hearts, and we just start talking about it a couple of weeks ahead of time. And we also have a contest for classes. So this year it was the class in 5th and the class in 6th that bring the most food won a hot chocolate bar. So that helps too. But
that's honestly, a great incentive.
Yeah, honestly, we would still gather a lot of food even without that because they're great kids.
Well, I love that. About how many kids over at Greenways Intermediate?
We have about 640.
What?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you kidding?
No.
That is a big school for intermediate.
305th, about 340 and 6th.
I didn't realize. Well, listen, y'all did great. Had a food drive. Tell us the poundage and how many meals that comes out to, Toby.
Okay, 1,296 pounds, and it was, the total meals is 1,080 meals.
Yay! Y'all have got some great kids, great faculty over there making it happen, and we look forward to so many more years. That's a lot of meals, and I know teaching kids that age service and giving back, I mean, that's a number one thing. We want them to be good humans. We want them to be smart, but good humans.
Yep, and we tell them it's time for the canned food drive, and they turn loose and they do it on their own, and they come running with those cans every morning. Cold weather and all, so
good.
It's
That's
awesome
so good
to see.
Well, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you, and keep going, Greenways. We can't do it without you. It's important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brent, what you know?
All right, Allie, we have schools that participate, we have businesses that participate, individuals at any level, but some people can't make it out for the interview. So I was going to give a shout out to a couple different people. Sandia National Laboratories, they did a check presentation earlier, and they donated $2,000 plus peer-to-peer fundraising, which is where they asked their friends to donate, another $526. So that's 22,000 meals provided from Sandia National Labs. And if you don't know, the Farm and Ranch Show's in town today, and the Texas Wheat Association and the Amarillo Chamber Ag Council raised money for a luncheon today, but they had some extra money that they raised, so they gave it to the food bank. That's $3,500 additional to the food drive. That's 31,000 meals. Everybody can help. We thank them for donating their time and their money to the cause. Allie, we'll come back to you.
Thanks, Brent. Now, Zach is here, Executive Director of the High Plains Food Bank. First, you have to say, we talked about this on the air a couple of weeks ago. Zach, how many years have you, before you were the Executive Director? I mean, you've always been involved with the food bank. How many years now for you?
Yeah, a total of 20 this year. Yeah.
What? How can that be? How can that be?
Yeah, that's a good question. It just goes by so fast, you know. It's just, we do this every year, and it's great, and it's part of what we do, and glad to be here to help.
Well, we were talking about programs, and there's a lot of them, but one I don't know if people know about, the mobile harvest. And Brent, you can remember, we did lots of news stories when their garden came along, and that's a big part of it. But this mobile harvest, this has kind of grown from that. But also there was some funding that has been crazy for y'all.
Yeah, you know, we had some funding, you know, cuts, you know, this year, but in our garden, our nutrition education program, our mobile harvest is where 3 days a week we go out here in Amarillo and we just hand out free fresh produce. That's all it is. We're just trying to get fresh produce in the hands of folks that need. Of course, they're in areas that we know that there are, you know, greater needs, but we are thankful to, you know, we're keeping that program going thanks to some additional funding, but it's all about, you know, the produce that we bring into the food bank and grow in the garden, which is a cumulative 1 to 2 million pounds a year.
Wow.
And we try to get it into the hands of everyone through this program every week.
I've seen lines where people, sometimes y'all have been out at Amarillo College. It's been in the summer, and my friends were like, we were going to go, but it was wrapped around. I mean, there really is a need.
There's so many programs that you guys do, Zach. I mean, Allie, that's really why we do this.
Yeah.
To tell the story and to tell our community how they can help or benefit from the services Zach provides out there. I've been here 20 years now too, and Zach and I have known each other as this has grown.
That's crazy.
It's great, and it helps the community, bar none. What is it, 94 cents goes right back to the food?
Yeah, absolutely. Out of every dollar, absolutely.
Yeah. So I can't wait to tell more stories. They're giving us the wrap, Allie.
Okay.
So we have to go to commercial break.
Okay.
But we'll be back at 6 o'clock with more presentations, more people, and more stories about how the food bank truly, truly helps the entire Panhandle.
Stay with us.